In a world where every fleeting thought is broadcasted and every emotion is put on display, are we truly connecting, or are we losing ourselves in the noise? Imagine a life where your peace is unshakable, your mind is your fortress, and your words carry profound weight. If you're intrigued by the power of inner strength and the wisdom of ancient philosophy, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join our community where we explore the depths of Stoicism and uncover timeless lessons for modern living. Welcome to our channel, where we dive into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to navigate today's fast-paced world. In this video, we'll explore a topic that resonates deeply in our hyper-connected era: the dangers of oversharing. We'll uncover how the Stoics viewed self-control, the importance of discretion, and how we can apply these principles to overcome the destructive emotions that arise from oversharing. Get ready to embark on a journey of introspection and empowerment as we delve into the ancient teachings of Stoicism. Let's begin. The illusion of connection. In the words of Epictetus, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In our quest for connection, we often mistake quantity for quality, believing that constant sharing will bring us closer to others. However, this incessant need to broadcast every emotion and thought can lead to superficial relationships, devoid of true understanding and empathy. Oversharing can dilute the significance of our experiences, making them mere fodder for the transient attention of others. As true adherents of Stoicism, we recognize that meaningful connections are forged through depth and authenticity, not through the relentless sharing of our lives. We must learn to value silence and introspection, allowing our actions and character to speak louder than our words. By doing so, we cultivate genuine bonds built on mutual respect and understanding. Consider the story of the Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium, who lived a life of profound simplicity and introspection. Despite his fame, Zeno preferred the quiet company of his thoughts over the clamor of public acclaim. His disciples noted that Zeno's wisdom was not in his frequent speeches, but in the deliberate and meaningful words he chose to share. His legacy teaches us the power of measured speech and the strength found in restraint. In our modern context, social media platforms entice us with the illusion of connection. Yet, how often do we find ourselves feeling isolated, even amidst constant digital interactions? The Stoic approach invites us to step back and reflect on the quality of our connections. Are we fostering genuine relationships, or are we merely accumulating followers and likes? By embracing a more mindful approach to sharing, we can deepen our connections and find true companionship. The erosion of inner peace. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, warned us, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. When we overshare, we expose ourselves to the judgments and opinions of others, often exacerbating our own anxieties and insecurities." This constant need for validation can create a vicious cycle where our self-worth becomes tethered to the reactions of others. To maintain our inner peace, we must learn to guard our thoughts and emotions, sharing them only with those who have earned our trust and respect. This does not mean shutting ourselves off from the world, but rather being discerning in our interactions. By doing so, we protect our mental fortitude and preserve our emotional equilibrium. Reflect on the wisdom of Seneca, who often advised his students to retreat into their own minds to find peace. "As long as you live, keep learning how to live," he said. This learning process involves recognizing the triggers of our distress and addressing them from within, rather than seeking external validation. By cultivating an inner sanctuary, we create a buffer against the chaos of the outside world. In today's fast-paced society, oversharing can become a way to cope with stress and anxiety. However, This practice often backfires, leaving us more vulnerable to external influences. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to build resilience through introspection and self-reliance. By focusing on our inner development, we can maintain our peace and navigate life's challenges with grace. The power of self-control. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Self-control is at the heart of Stoicism, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. When we overshare, we relinquish control over our narrative, allowing external forces to shape our perception of self. True strength lies in our ability to maintain composure and restraint, even in the face of adversity. By practicing self-control, we demonstrate a profound inner strength that inspires others and reinforces our own sense of purpose. We become the masters of our fate, not the victims of circumstance. Marcus Aurelius exemplified this principle in his own life. As a ruler, he faced immense pressures and constant scrutiny. Yet his meditations reveal a man deeply committed to self-discipline and reflection. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset allowed him to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth, a lesson we can apply in our own lives by exercising self-control in our interactions. In a world that often glorifies impulsiveness and instant gratification, the Stoic emphasis on self-control serves as a powerful counterbalance. It reminds us that true freedom is found in our ability to govern our own minds. By practicing self-discipline in our speech and actions, we can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and poise. The virtue of discretion. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Discretion, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, allows us to cultivate the quality of our thoughts by choosing carefully what we share and with whom. It is through this selective sharing that we maintain the sanctity of our inner world, protecting it from the turbulence of external opinions. Discretion is not synonymous with secrecy, but rather with wisdom. It involves a mindful consideration of the impact our words may have on ourselves and others. By embracing discretion, we foster an environment of trust and respect, where our words carry weight and meaning. The Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus taught that discretion in speech is essential to maintaining harmony within ourselves and with others. He argued that unnecessary talk leads to confusion and conflict, while measured speech fosters clarity and understanding. This principle can guide us in our daily lives, encouraging us to speak with purpose and intention. In our digital age, discretion is a valuable skill that can help us navigate the complexities of online communication. By carefully considering what we share and with whom, we can protect our privacy and maintain our peace of mind. The Stoic practice of discretion reminds us that not all thoughts need to be expressed, and not all emotions need to be publicized. By choosing our words wisely, we can build stronger, more meaningful connections. Overcoming destructive emotions. At the heart of Stoicism lies the principle of overcoming destructive emotions. As Epictetus eloquently put it, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. Oversharing can amplify our destructive emotions as we seek solace in the validation of others rather than addressing the root causes of our distress. To conquer these emotions, we must turn inward and confront our fears and anxieties with honesty and courage. This inner work requires discipline and self-awareness, guiding us towards a state of tranquility and resilience. By mastering our emotions, we not only elevate our own lives, but also become beacons of strength and stability for those around us. Consider the example of the Stoic hero Cato the Younger, who remained steadfast in his principles despite immense pressure and adversity. His unwavering commitment to his values, even in the face of personal loss, exemplifies the power of overcoming destructive emotions through Stoic practice. Cato's life teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to remain composed and resolute, regardless of external circumstances. In our own lives, we can apply these Stoic principles to overcome negative emotions. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we can cultivate a sense of peace and resilience. The practice of Stoicism encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth, transforming obstacles into stepping stones on our path to self-mastery. In our journey towards self-mastery, we must heed the wisdom of the Stoics and recognize the dangers of oversharing. By valuing discretion, self-control, and authentic connections, we preserve our inner peace and fortitude. Let us strive to embody the principles of Stoicism, not just in our words, but in our actions, inspiring others to do the same. Remember, we are not defined by the opinions of others, but by the strength of our character and the quality of our thoughts. Embrace the power of restraint and thoughtful expression, and you will discover a wellspring of inner strength and tranquility that no amount of external validation can provide. He who is brave is free.